So, good morning. Cuba's just having his massage by Jay, R&R. Huh?
Tell them about the early start.
It was an early start today because Cuba's got a really busy day. Basically, he's got a meeting with Charles Mardon. Obviously, you've seen him on Cuba's YouTube before, and he's the guy who is the founder of UltraFlex, but he's also a financial advisor. So Cuba's going to go and have a meeting with him around finances today. So it's an early start just so that he could get everything else done. Obviously some work prior to leaving, and then his massage as well with Jay, alongside doing all of his steps and stuff before we go, just because obviously he's going to be sat down for a little bit of time in the meeting. So Cuba's going to do that. Just prepared most of the food. Cuba's probably going to put it in the pan afterwards to make it taste nice all together, and then we'll be ready to go. But yeah, he's just having his massage by Jay. Obviously we get Jay to come every 5 days to see to Cuba, just to make sure that obviously everything's in working order. Cuba's legs are a little bit knackered, so
tell them, Jay.
so
He's messed.
apparently he's an absolute mess. I just realised my teeth are really quite straight. YouTube get to see my teeth. Not the bottom ones. I'm not showing you the bottom ones. So yeah, every 5 days Jay comes and sees to Cuba, and he's a bit of a mess today. So he's got a little bit of problem solving to do on the old body. Beating him up. Right. We will see you at breakfast.
Tell them
What?
full day of eating. Tell them what
Oh, so today is rest day, full day of eating and happening.
Hello, my people. So just on the way to see Charles now. Pretty much 95% of my work is complete now. I've just got a couple of clients that are in Australia to reply back to, which I will do straight after the meeting, and then we actually need to go and pick my car up from the garage and it's been in for a service. So we'll probably go and get that done after, and then we're going to have a little bit of a day out together, which I definitely need to start making more effort with that. I think more so for me and Meg, but I think with the amount of work that I have on, I need to start switching off more, and I need to start making more time to just go out and do stuff that just doesn't involve working constantly. But again, I love it, but for me to stay fresh and for me to be able to perform the way I do as a coach, balance and taking rest and taking time away is equally as important as you would for a bodybuilder. If you want to progress and you want to train hard all the time, you need to take deloads, you need to take time off. So it's the same when it comes to work. You can't just go 100% and 100 mile an hour all the time, because you will crash and burn. So you have to find that right spot and balance for yourself to be able to stay productive all the time, because I've been there before where you just don't take an off switch at all and you just end up being a little bit grumpy. So I'm not allowing that to happen. Probably go and see something in the cinema today. We'll see what's on schedule. For now, go and see Charlie, sort the bits out, and then take it from there. Hello. Good evening. So, just outside the offices now. So, we'll get in, see what's what, see if Charlie's here. We'll crack on.
So meal 2 going down, and that's just 200 grams of turkey, 120 grams of greens, and a little bit of sauce. Just finished up the meeting with Charlie, which was actually very, very insightful, and very, very good. So definitely opened my eyes up to a lot of things, especially when looking at long-term planning investments, which is exactly what we need to do. We need to think of the future. So I will be doing some work with him, so to speak. But yeah, definitely happy. He's gave me a bit of an educational lesson for sure when it comes to a lot of things. But yeah, get the meal 2 down now, and then we're actually going to have to pick my car up from the garage as it's been for service. And then what we're doing after?
I don't know what.
Back home, finish work off, and then probably go to the gym, and then cinema, I think. I don't know, day out. We'll see, we'll show you. Take you along the ride. Hello my people, so we're back. Back at home, we're just going to have a little chill, eat this, and then probably go to the gym. I might eat this, do a bit of steps on the treadmill, then maybe go to the gym and see what's what. This is 200 grams of salmon. It's meant to be actually a bagel and some bagel thins, but Meg's done me 1.5 bagel, which is no good. But what can you do? That's actually probably one of my favourite meals, to be honest. In off season it's normally like 2 or 3 bagels, but poverty portions right now. So this is my first carb meal of the day going down. So yeah, this is definitely the one that picks me up a little bit, gets my energy going. So I shall enjoy that whilst I'm watching a little bit of YouTube, and then check my work phone, see if there's any message to catch up on, and then see what Megs wants to do. Do you want to show me what you're eating, Megs?
Huh?
Do you want to show me what you're eating?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. So my people, so we're actually doing the rest of the food, which hasn't changed, but I'm actually doing it another day because I actually got sidetracked and I ended up missing half of my day. So you've got half a day filmed from the other day, and you'll see a reminder of the meals today, which is a different day, but it's fine. It's still the same setup, same schedule, which is the rest of nutrition. Today, also Meg is running a high day as she basically needs a refeed now. Her conditions have been coming in really, really fast. So we have to pretty much fill her back up to continue moving forward. What I actually noticed with her and many other people that are of kind of same training age as her is when we start getting a little bit too flat and inflamed, the fat loss actually stops. So with her today, she looks a little bit tired, she feels a little bit tired, and she doesn't have the quite same pop. So what I actually do today is run a high day, and I can 100% guarantee, you know, call me Nostradamus or whatever, I can make a prediction. Tomorrow she'll lose weight, she'll drop inflammation, she'll look fuller, she'll look tighter. Tomorrow we'll reassess, probably run another high day, and then 2 high days will not only bring her back round, drop a lot of fatigue, but get her set to continue dropping body fat, which is equally as important. I think many people make mistakes just pushing and pushing when the body starts giving in. And again, we have to take into consideration many things that obviously include fatigue build-up, and obviously lack of glycogen, which will reduce performance. Performance is key in prep in order to truly get in shape and retain on the muscle there. And Meg has got a lot of new muscle, which we do need to protect. So that's going to be the approach going forward. Obviously, cracking on with check-ins. It's Friday. Actually, I've had my meal one, had my fish, which you already saw. It's pretty much 10 o'clock, and I've actually been working since 5 a.m. this morning, as my bedtime schedule has actually changed a lot. So I'm in bed pretty much for 8:30 latest with Meg. Then we'll wake up at 5 a.m. and that's when I start my work day. So I pretty much finish my work day by 11, 12 o'clock, and that's the best routine for me that I've found throughout my off season and prep, and that's something that I intend on keeping up. It gets harder in off season, yes, but that's where I actually feel best and that's where I thrive, so that's something I'll keep up. That's just some of my check-in process here on the daily tracker for one of my clients that I'm just about to send the feedback through. As you can see, there's a lot for me to go through with him today, as it isn't looking too great, so we are going to be needing to adjust a couple of things. He's actually running a deload, so you know, energy is still very, very low, but that's just a little bit of process of how I do things. Makes me very happy, to be honest, looking at this, as the data that I see there is just fully transparent. There's nothing to miss. But yeah, my brother's actually just come to visit me now, so I'm going to spend some time with him, have a little bit of a break. Break from the check-ins. I've only got the last couple to do, so I'm going to spend some time with him, then get back to work, and I'll show you a reminder of the meals, and I'll show you what we're going to get up to today. I've got a couple of in-person client check-ins as well, so I'll show you that. You're getting plenty of that in the videos at the minute because I've got so many guys competing. I've got 20 people competing at the Graftism, which you will all get to see. And then I've got 26 people competing at Arnolds, which will be fucking hard, but I'm enjoying it, so let's do it. Peace out, guys. Are we on it?
Yeah.
Hello, my people. So, thing is, Meg always knows that I make the food taste way better. I've just got a better touch when it comes to cooking. She knows that, but she's like the machine that runs the engine, so she gets everything ready, which I am pretty fucking useless at. She's very organised in the kitchen, but I'm actually better at doing the things in the kitchen, so we'll show you pretty much what the meals look like. My first meal, obviously, you saw already, which was just fish and greens. This is going to be a second meal, which is just going to be turkey and greens.
That's just a mixture of green veg, spinach, bit of lettuce, some spring greens, mix that a little bit of turkey, and we'll eat that now, which is going to be my second meal. But you've already seen that anyway. But regardless, I'll show you that. I've actually got some fresh tomatoes chopped up from Meg's mum's allotment, but that's going to be my meal 4, which is going to be prawns and 50 grams of cream of rice. Normally I would opt for rice with that because I actually love rice. However, I love rice that much, when I have it, it doesn't feel like I'm at. So I'm going to have kind of like both here. And I'm actually going to put a little bit of my favourite condiment, which is the Cholula original hot sauce, on my prawns.
I thought you preferred the chili garlic one.
Yeah, the chipotle and garlic one. I'm actually going to use the chipotle one on the next ones. So I've got the chili and garlic one, which is going to go on this one actually. So this is the meal I'm going to have now. You're going to get like a mixture of 2 days today, but I'm sure you don't mind because I know you like to see all the day in life stuff. And then Meg's meals, Meg will come behind me and show you the Meg's meals now. I'm actually going to eat out of the bowl today, treat myself. That's just like our little salsa that we do add to the food. Calories are extremely low with that, but it just makes things taste so much better. Especially in rice, in eggs, which you'll see in a bit anyway, how I do those. And a little bit of my favourite seasoning, which I put pretty much in everything, bit of all-purpose. But again, that's very limited, and obviously all our stuff for the day is always weighed out, which I always weigh it first thing in the morning or later on at night for myself and Meg, just so I know exactly how much salt she's having and how much salt I'm having. Today's Meg's high day meals are here, so Meg can tell you the grammature and what different meals are. I've actually added her some spinach, spring greens and some greens in there with a little bit of salsa and a little bit of low calorie sauces on top of there and some seasonings, which is going to make it go down nice and easy. Again, we don't limit seasonings, we keep everything consistent and constant because we don't get any digestive issues from any of the seasons that we use because we only use quality stuff anyway.
And
so,
we use the same things in off-season.
Yeah. So off-season prep, we don't necessarily add things and we don't take away things. So this is where we can keep things constant. The biggest mistake people make during prep is when they start adding stuff in, which is not ideal. I don't actually do washing up apart from I always wash the pans. Because one thing I hate is my kitchen stuff not being, especially the stuff that I use, which is always the pans mainly. I like to keep them fresh, and we actually buy fresh pans on a regular basis because they don't actually last that long when you use them a lot, to be honest. Another secret ingredient which I'm going to add to my rice is, yeah, we're not going to be shy with cinnamon. I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 carb meals. 4 carb meals.
Yeah.
Yeah, today. And my favourite one by far is, well, I've actually done a bit of a diet hack right now, is I normally have 1.5 bagel, but I've actually got bagel fins, so I've got 3 bagel fins now instead of my salmons. So calories are actually a little less, but it seems like so much more. Right now, where I'm sitting at, my calories are pretty much very low for me, which is okay. I need to get done what I get done. But I'm definitely happy how I'm looking this morning. As you can see, a bit of a diet face coming through. Realistically, for me to be in condition that I want, that I need to be in to lead from the front, as a coach myself, I still have got a lot of digging to do. Like, I'm in acceptable condition now to step on stage, but that's not acceptable condition for the standards that myself and Meg stand for. And what you'll see with her this year is honestly something special. She looks unreal. So this is kind of why I want to cover what we're doing with her today as well, and why I covered a little bit earlier what we're doing with her today, because we're both only just doing one show this year, so we're kind of putting all our eggs in one basket. Reason for that, we both have big goals and aspirations, and our work ethic definitely aligns with that. And basically, I believe Meg is literally one off season away from being Olympic standard. Hand on heart, I can say that, and I'll make sure she will be there. And that will probably mean that both myself and her will probably need to take 11 months off at least into a solid hard off season after this. And then we'll probably step back on stage together
at one of the shows together. Obviously, I'm not going to be at that level yet where I will be qualifying for Olympia, but I will be there with her to make sure that she is. And the way I've planned everything out, I had a call with John Jewett the other day actually about what I'm doing with her, and it was very assuring for him to say that everything we are doing is right. And it has given me a bit of a confidence boost as well as a coach and as an athlete to, you know, get a good to go and okay from one of the most intelligent guys in the industry. Both himself and Joe Jeffries are going to be my go-tos for consultation work, and obviously feeding things through them to make sure that we are on track. If there's anything I could do better or any ideas they can bring to the table, we will be going through. So big shout out to John Jewett and Joe Jeffries, both my guys. Right guys, so this is pretty much our food setup. Right now I need to actually go and visit and drop Mr. Charles Mardon some love heart from JP up at Normanton gym. So I'm going to do that, then we're going to head back to UltraFlex Rotherham. So UltraFlex from Normanton first, then back to UltraFlex Rotherham to do some client check-ins in person. We're going to see Jade and Nathan today, and then yeah, crack on.
So we're on the road. First stop, UltraFlex Normanton, and then back to UltraFlex Rotherham. So on rest days, we tend to fill our days with stuff that we need to get done. So like today, obviously I'm off to see my business partner, see Mike, and then we are, I think we're going to his house, not the gym actually. So yeah, first visit Mike, then back to the gym, see clients in person. I think the biggest thing that I can really say when it comes to prep is you have to stay busy, especially when you get into depths of it. You know, the busier you are, the better you'll feel. You'll not think about food, you'll not think about hunger or fatigue. Like on the days where I'm the busiest, they are the easiest days for me because I don't get chance or time to think about being tired, think about being hungry or fatigued. I just keep going, I just keep moving. On days like that, I feel like it's the best. Like today, had a really busy morning with the check-ins, started really early, started at 5 AM, pretty much got finished by 11 o'clock, which is a standard day for me. My brother came over to see me, you know, went out with him for a little bit and then did some steps with him, which was nice. And then, you know, got Meg's food ready, got my food ready. Well, she got the food ready, I put it all together, correction. And now obviously run some errands through, see my business partner, have a little meeting with him. And then back to the gym, check on clients. We'll maybe get a chance to go cinema or shopping. We'll see. Probably shopping. Meg wants to go shopping.
Yeah, we need to go food shopping.
Yeah, food shopping, and then probably shopping. So yeah, always fill your rest days with something busy, something you can do to, you know, keep your mind occupied. Today also, I've made a point of going through 2 more lessons on the course that I'm doing. Each lesson lasts like 45 minutes, so I'll probably do 1 lesson while I'm chilling at my desk. Then I'll probably do another lesson in the bath. Meg actually got me like a little thing to put over the bath, so I can actually have my laptop in the bath in case I need to do any work or in case I do anything. So that's a massive bonus, and I'm actually really looking forward to that. So yeah, that's pretty much on the agenda for today. A little bit of an extended day for you guys, which is a better one. It's probably a good job that I forgot to vlog rest of that day the other day. So yeah, you're going to get to see a lot more today of how we do and what we do on a rest day. Bit of a day in life with the bodybuilding couple. So just wrapped up a little meeting with Mike, business partner. He's the second chief of command after Charlie, obviously. But we've definitely got a couple of sites set for Manchester, so it is happening. We're not going to do the announcement just yet. We will do a proper one when it's all finalised. But Mike's just said we've got a couple of options, so
yeah, definitely.
it's going to
watch this space. Yeah, we will have some exciting news to tell you very soon, I think.
Yeah, so keep your eyes peeled. When it's ready, we'll do a proper announcement, myself and Mike and Charlie, and go through in the details. So yeah,
hopefully something to share with you guys soon. Yeah.
There we go. You need to get out of that habit now with the feet need to be straight. As soon as you turn them out, your glutes don't look as long. It's your structure because you've got so little hips.
I've got no hips.
Feet straight. There. That's it. That's a bit of a wrap up for in-person checking with Jade. She's definitely very much on point. She's overcome a lot this year, so to get here, I think that's an achievement in itself. Obviously, everyone knows she does suffer with epilepsy quite bad, but you know, she wanted to do the show, she made it. She's pretty much made it now because you know, she's going to be ready now, 100%. We're just doing a diet break. And with Jade, I'm actually playing it a lot different with other people. Normally a diet break someone for, you know, 5 to 7 days. With Jade, the diet break's probably going to go on for probably 10, possibly even 2 weeks. Just because of the response I'm seeing and the way her body kind of adapts and works. As soon as she's conditioned, she just starts flying again, so starts burning for the food and things just start to get better and revved up. So I am probably going to continue on the diet break from now as she's getting better. Obviously 5 weeks out from Arnolds tomorrow, so we do have time to really bring it in. So my plan is to probably continue on the diet break till probably midweek next week. By then she's going to be super fresh and ready to go. She's not really that far off condition. We've probably got 2 hard weeks of pushing and she's going to be thereabouts ready. But for that 2 hard weeks of pushing to happen, we absolutely need to make sure her body is back 100% after the little push that we did now, so this is definitely necessary. But yeah, she looks great. Huge improvements from last year. She looks a totally different person, to be honest. So that's definitely a benefit. And out of the British girls in the Pro League right now, she's definitely got the biggest potential going, in my opinion. I'm not being biased. I don't love smoke people's arts. Like, if she needs to say something, if I need to say something to her that's, you know, bad, I'll say it, and if it's good, I'll say it. She knows that. So that's just stating facts. So I'm definitely excited. She's going to be one of the pros that's doing obviously the Arnolds, including myself, Shane, and Kamara. So that'll be a team doing the Pro and Arnolds, which is great. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. So I'm just going to get some more pictures of her in that, and then yeah, we'll probably go Curry to try and fix this camera as it keeps playing up on us. And then go home, set him up on the new checking system as forgot his email. And then yeah.
I'll get a message. Oh, I can't see it, Meg.
And then yeah, for me, yeah, I'm starting to take a dip in energy now, so a few more hours and I'll be totally useless. So I need to get done what I need to get done now, and then head home and chill on my 100%. I'm in bed for like 8 o'clock now, 7:30. As is Meg, so yeah, happy days. So my people, we are at the gym. Just seen Jade. She's looking tremendous. To be honest, you know, she's one of the hardest working girls that I know. She works incredibly hard, and sometimes, you know, she's not got an off button, not got a button where she needs to stop. But you know, that's definitely her good and bad trait. But she's done an incredible job despite all the health issues that she's had this year. She's pulled through and she's pretty much thereabouts ready, which is amazing. 5 weeks out now, so I can extend her diet break for a little bit longer to make sure that we do remove some of the diet fatigue and fatigue in general. She's going away this weekend for a spa weekend. She's still going to stick to the plan, probably have a little bit of extra food if it allows. But more on today's schedule. We've got meal number 4 going down, and that is my 220 grams of prawns with 100 grams of greens and like 30 grams of tomatoes chopped up. And we have 50 grams of JP cream of rice as well, with a load of cinnamon. So definitely opt for cream of rice right now, as I need the volume, as the food portion is getting quite low now. So definitely a much better option, try and keep it full. Obviously we've got the UltraFlex in the background at the gym. Yeah, it's always good in the gym. I always try and come in at least once a day. Probably a little bit downfall because I do come in and just chat to people and probably waste quite a bit of time. Something I spoke to Charlie about as well before. But you know, I've not been away from this place for a long time since I've opened it, and I used to spend like 12-14 hours here every day. so it's a bit of a habit. But nevertheless, we'll eat this now, and then we'll go Sainsbury's. We're going to Sainsbury's, yeah? Sainsbury's, our favourite supermarket. Get some food shopping done. Get my favourite prawns. I love prawns at the moment. I always love prawns anyway. Get some bits of shopping, then back home and chill for the night. And I'll show you Meg's meal now. She's got 100 grams of rice, 100 grams of turkey, and 100 grams of greens in there. Obviously it's going to be good, I've made it. So are we on it? Sainsbury's shopping trip. Filling the rest days with activities once the work is complete.
Such fun activity.
Oh yes.
I can't tell.
See what's in the trolley, yeah? We'll show you guys, we'll show you. So far, this is how the trolley looks. We've got salmon, prawns, pineapple, coconut water, mushrooms, bath salts and loads of greens. How healthy is that?
So healthy.
That's a real trolley of a bodybuilder prep. See what condiments we can get. We'll do a bit of an update at the till. See what we've got in the full little trolley. So before we pay for it, should we break the trolley down for people? So we've got all the greens, we've got spinach, lettuce, green beans, spring greens, all the greens. We've got bath salt, asparagus as well. We've got some mushrooms, pineapple, coconut water. We've got some gluten-free soy sauce that I do like. We've got some peri-peri tagged onto the chicken and actual prawns. We've got garlic, smoked garlic, Maggi, one of the best seasonings ever. We've got the frozen fruit, mine and Meg's favourite. We've got a load of jumbo pros because I love prawns. We've got bagel fins from me from rest days, and my favourite eggs in the world. Big up to James Hollizhead, Burford Browns, they are unreal. Tuna for Meg, a bit more greens in there. Smoked haddock from me as well. That's the howl for today, isn't it?
Oh,
Lovely, isn't it?
lovely.
This actually all tastes amazing as well. To be honest, like, we don't really ever crave shit foods, do we? It's more of the foods that we're eating. That's mainly like what we always both always look forward to more. In off season, it's like the only reason really why we go out for meals is to spend like quality time together. Like, this is really why this off season everything was closed. We didn't really
Get to do anything.
we didn't really eat anything off plan, really, did we?
No, because things were closed.
Yeah, so she's got her retainers in. Show us your teeth now and no braces. Yeah, that's what she's talking funny. That's pretty much the trolley of our shopping. That's pretty much done every 3 days.
Yeah.
Every 3 days, so just a bit of an insight on how we do and what we roll with it, in case you're all interested. But yeah, that's pretty much how we do. Every few days we'll have to get the food in, so pretty much that's how it looks every time. A little bit more adventurous in off season, especially when we can have different things, but for now that's all it wrote. But yeah, get some more water now and get off home, eat meal 5, do some work, and then a little bit more course, then chill, meal 6 and bed at 8:30. So probably see you at the till and see you at home. Shopping complete now, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
What we got extra?
Some water and some sugar-free drinks.
So there we go. We've got some Tango, sugar-free, 0 calorie.
0 carb.
There we go, 0 carb, yep, sugar-free. And our favourite water, Evian. We don't actually drink tap water. Many reasons, many health benefits to not drinking tap water, so we opt to not do it.
So I've got fresh skin.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the shopping trolley complete. I'll let Meg pack it. I don't do that, that's her job. So my people, home time, and this is going to be my number 5, meal number 5. So we've got 80 grams of cream of rice, really bulked up with a lot of water. We've got 70 grams of whey isolate and 100 grams of blueberries. And then we have Meg's. She's actually got 100 grams of mix of rice flakes and cream of rice with 20 grams of dark chocolate and 100 grams of blueberries, and she only has 30 grams of whey. That's her high day for today on the rest day food, and that's my low food on the rest day food. So that's meal before last, that's my meal 5. We've got one more meal to go, and then we get after it. But for now,
I am going to tuck into this, get it down me, and then finish off with some client work on my laptop, see what's going on, try and get it all blasted out, get my blue light blockers on, get this set, last meal at 8:30, and then straight to bed. So let's get it on. That's how it looks. This legit is better than any dessert, to be totally honest, especially at this point, isn't it?
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
Yes.
Lovely. So my people, that will be the last meal, 8:30. We'll eat this and head straight to bed, as we are both spent. And tomorrow's a big, big day. I've got a pull day. So for me, 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, 40 grams of ISO, 80 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of berries. For Meg, it's 80 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of berries, and she will be having 30 grams of ISO. So happy days. That will be over for the night. And tomorrow I will finish over the Q&A that I was meant to be doing. So a little bit of conditions are still a little bit average, but it's coming. So bit by bit, step by step. See you tomorrow. We'll do the Q&A and then wrap up the episode for today. So as promised, guys, to finish off we'll do Q&A, and I'm actually filming this like another day. So you've got like
3 days.
3 days. Yeah, you've got 3 different days in one video. So today's a rest day. Me and Meg are actually planning on doing something. All work is complete. At the moment our days start really early. I'm waking up at like 10 to 5 now, and I'm pretty much straight on to work. So I pretty much get my work done by 11, 12 o'clock, which is great. That's my favourite routine. That's something that we intend on keeping. Gets hard in off season, but it's something that we'll actually keep. So first question. Maddie Bailey coaching, one of my clients. Are you and Meg doing another posing camp for our clients? Yes, we are. We're doing one in September, which is this month. So we'll be doing one at some point this month. Holly Jeans. This is a very good question. What characteristics make a great athlete? Do you think they can be learned, or are some personality traits? In my opinion, they are personality traits. It's something that has to be engraved inside you. So to me, the main characteristics is definitely the work ethic and the discipline. So if you have the work ethic and discipline, all the other characteristics will follow along with that. These are the main kind of components, because when you have the discipline and the work ethic to do so, you will have the resilience, you will have everything it takes to be a successful athlete. And Holly actually does have all these characteristics as well.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I think that it depends what level we're talking about. I think that for certain levels in every sport, they can be trained. If you want to get to the top level,
Yeah, but I think,
there are things that you have to have inside you to be able to get to that position, because there's certain characteristics that you can't train into somebody.
I think you have to be born with being that way inclined. You can't just learn that.
Yeah, or just.
I think you can get better, but I don't think you can engrave like the commitment and the passion into someone.
I think you can if you start very young.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you've got to be born with it. Like you can do, but the people that start very young, they get good and they lose it because they don't have it in them. That's my point.
Yeah.
See, I win. Oh, you're gonna have to help me with this question of Dara. So Dara Mac Fitness, another one of my incredible clients. If you could eliminate one thing from your life, what would it be? Stop laughing. That's a hard one. I think my emotional attachment towards certain things. I think that. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
My emotional attachment towards certain things, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I let certain things get to me sometimes when I shouldn't. Definitely my emotional attachment to certain things. That's one thing if I could, I'd eliminate from my life. But in terms of like eliminating things from my life, I think my life is really, really good, to be honest. That's not like blowing my own trumpet, but like I do have a good life that I'm very thankful for, you know. I think that I'm very, very appreciative of my life, even though sometimes I don't show it, especially right now when I'm, you know, dead and 4 weeks out. What else was there? Best exercise to build a wide back. We'll finish off on that one.
Bro.
And that is from Jay's K Fit. So there is no best exercise to build your back, and that's speaking from experience. I've managed to make substantial amount of improvement to my back, and obviously with Meg as well. And that was mainly down to learning the difference between your upper back work and lat work and actually execution. For me, it's not a movement that has done it, it's learning how to execute each and every movement and how to bias each portion of your back, because that is the key to ultimate growth of your back, in my opinion. So that's pretty much what has been a total game changer with my own programming and with my own execution and progression. It's never necessarily, you know, the ultimate program. Like, I think that has very little relevance, especially for beginners, and even for people like myself. Like, what will always trump everything is your execution and effort. If your execution is perfect and your effort is, you know, you can't get it wrong, in my opinion. That's the main thing, guys. But yeah, thank you very much for watching the video.
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
For back width, obviously you're going to be talking more
No.
lat work.
No, you just need more muscle. If you want a wider back, you need more muscle. You can't.
Right.
That's just like saying. Oh, I'm gonna get peakier bicep. No, you just need more bicep. Same like you need, you know, a specific portion of your leg or quad, or, you know, specific portion of your chest. It's not how it works. You
I
just
think
need more
lots of
muscle.
people say that you need to deadlift to do it, and I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, deadlift doesn't actually build.
Otherwise, a powerlifters will have the
Lats.
biggest backs in the
Yeah,
world when they do.
a deadlift doesn't actually build lats or upper back. That's one thing to kind of
I
keep in
think
mind,
it's
guys.
more your
Rows,
your
pull
specific
downs.
work is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
But
she's
you
redeemed herself. She's
Yeah,
redeemed
you just
herself.
don't let me talk.
Okay. This is my Q&A, not our Q&A.
Well, I'm filming.
Well, it's our listen. We'll do another Q&A, just me and Meg. We'll do like another day in life of how we roll. I think people like them, and I actually quite enjoy them as well. But yeah, thank you very much to Meg first and foremost. She's been amazing this prep. I've been a nightmare as usual. Quite moody at times, but she's used to it. She knows the crack. She knows how I roll. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate you all. Like, subscribe, whatever, all that jazz. Any comments, leave below, guys, please. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Take care and peace.